Hello, I'm Nicholas Campau, and this is my Bulldog story. I grew up in Port Huron, Michigan, over on the other side of the state, and lived my whole life on that side. As a child, we've always vacationed in Michigan. My family background is really fascinating. I think it's a true American tale. My dad's side of the family, we've traced ancestors going back to the Revolutionary War, fighting for the Vermont colony. And then on my mom's side, we trace them back one step to immigration and to Ellis Island. And when you think about a melting pot in the U.S., that is our family. I knew in high school I always wanted to pursue a career in criminal justice, and then only applied to one four-year school, and that was just Ferris State University. My spring semester, my second semester here, I joined Lambda Alpha Epsilon, the criminal justice fraternity, which was probably one of the better moves I had done coming here. As a transfer student, sometimes hard to make friends. That immediately opened up my friend circle. The following year, so my second year on campus, I became an RA, met my now spouse as an RA, was an RA again the second year, and then with some of my co-RAs, we moved off campus. And one of the great parts about that was one of my roommates was the Bulldog at the time, and so we all got to help participate and keep the secret of the Bulldog. Interestingly, in school, I distinctly remember a day a staff member said, "You should really think about working here, I think you'd be great." And I remember thinking, I don't know if that's the life for me. I think it's almost too great, I'll never leave. And it's still true. It's a phenomenal place to work. It wasn't until I really got involved with our then Dean of Student Life, Leroy Wright, that he opened up the door to student affairs and the opportunity to work with great young students. The best part of my job is when I'm working with a student in the conduct situation, and not only can we talk about whatever that incident is, but we can also sometimes address maybe what led up to that. And so we talk about diversity, we talk about inclusion, we talk about being a welcoming place. And I think that has started with Mr. Ferris, where he wanted to be a school for all the boys, all the girls, all the men, all the women, everyone here at Michigan. And we've kept that going after all these years. We want a spot that no matter race, religion, disability, that you feel comfortable coming here. We are a better school now than we were before. We see more inclusive environments. We see a larger, diverse student population, which only enhances your experience here. I would never have met some of the students or had some of the experience if it wasn't for working here. Being the Ferris alumni is, you have something in common when you meet that other alumni, and it's amazing when you travel and you have your Ferris hat on, who comes up to you, who shares their story. It's outstanding when you see someone with a Ferris State University or a Ferris College hat, and you can go up and talk to them and talk about, hey, I lived in this residence hall, which one did you live in? It's in every part of my life, and I really think back to my personal history, and I have benchmarks, and one of them being when I came to Ferris, and then when I became an RA, and I can think through these life events, where I was here at the institution. I am amazed by Mr. Ferris for someone who was out of his time, with the values that he laid down, and 130 plus years later, his institution is still here. And he set this outstanding groundwork about opportunity and industry and helping people find a job. And that's phenomenal, to be able to work with students and know they're going to get a career in the field they want because of the great education.